You can order the struts used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Turn your engine off and set the parking brake. To access your rear shock mount bearings, you need to remove the rear seat. Pull on the seat cushion to unclip the two fasteners from their lockers. Then remove the cushion. Using a ratchet, an extender, and a 12mm socket, unscrew the two mounting bolts from the fixed parts of the seat backrest. Be careful not to damage the airbag connector. In the trunk, pull the lever to fold the backrest, then fold the backrest. Remove the seatbelt from its guide. Lift the fixed part of the backrest, then shift it, still without pulling on the airbag connector. You can now access the upper strut mounts. Using a 12mm offset wrench, unscrew the three nuts holding the upper strut mount by a few threads. Loosen the wheel lug nuts on the rear wheels. In order to change the rear shocks on your vehicle, you will need to take off the wheels to have full access. Lift the rear of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. We strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Toyota Camry safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle.
Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoyed this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work.
Now you need to remove the upper ball joint of the sway bar endlink. To do so, we recommend watching the video How to Replace the Rear Sway Bar Endlink Toyota Camry. Using a ratchet and a 12mm socket, unscrew the bolt securing the brake hose clamp. Next, remove the hose. Using a ratchet and a 10mm socket, unscrew the bolt securing the ABS sensor cable mounting bracket. Then, remove it. Brush the two strut foot bolts, then spray them with penetrating oil. Next, using a ratchet and a 22mm socket, a breaker bar, and a 22mm socket to prevent the bolts from rotating, unscrew the strut foot nuts. Then remove the bolts. Separate the strut foot from the wheel knuckle. Hold the strut foot with one hand and finish unscrewing the retaining nuts with the other. Remove the strut.
You can purchase the parts we used here by visiting our website at CarParts.com.
You can order the struts used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Take your new strut. Then remove the safety tape. Unscrew the three nuts holding the strut mount bearing. Insert the strut starting from the top part. Then, loosely screw the three nuts back on so that there is enough slack for the next steps. Insert the wheel knuckle into the strut foot. Replace the bolts. Then screw the nuts back on by hand at first. Screw the strut foot nuts back on until they make contact using a ratchet and a 22mm socket and a 22mm wrench to prevent the bolt from rotating. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Put the ABS sensor cable back in place, then screw the mounting bracket back on. Put the brake hose back in place, then screw the mounting bracket back on. Using a jack, lift the wheel knuckle in order to put pressure on the strut and make it easier to reinsert the sway bar end link into its slot. Screw the nut of the upper ball joint of the sway bar end link back on. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put the car back on the ground and block the wheels properly. Finish tightening the 3 nuts holding the strut mount bearing once the vehicle is on the ground. Tighten the nuts with a torque wrench. Put the fixed part of the backrest back in place, making sure to insert the mounting brackets correctly into their slots. Reinsert the belt into its guide. Put the folding backrest back in place. Screw the 2 bolts holding the fixed part back on. Reinsert the cushion correctly. You can now repeat the same process on the other side. Operation complete.